laying down what's hot.
Look, you guys just the girls cute at the same time start laughing. Guys are like, "What's so funny?"
It's like those times where
Leave it to you to like embrace the awkwardness.
no, babe. all right. Let's be honest though. Like most of our pictures is like, babe, laugh right now. Okay, take a picture. No. This is a joke. No.
Hey, I'm married.
You're just mad. Because you've been stuck in the same house because of Corona.
Oh.
I would be too. I need to get outside.
What's like yours a go-to routine when you guys wake up?
Oh, yeah, Guy, what's your go-to?
Feed the dog. Oh, I thought I'm talking about you guys. Can I guess your guys' routine though?
Do it.
Okay.
They don't have a dog, so don't talk about dogs.
You guys don't have a dog?
No.
No.
No dog.
They're not dogs, believe it.
We'll take your dog.
I want a dog.
Bookshelf though.
I want a
Wake up. Oh, I've got the perfect one. You know, we wake up, it's about 6 o'clock. And
Really bad.
wait, how does it go? You know, we wake up, it's about morning, have our morning coffee with the cats.
I hate
And
that.
read.
Bro, did you just stroke my arm? I felt that. I was like,
And then just, do our morning twilight read. And, watch our 7 o'clock news. Which then leads into brunch, which we go and sit out in our
so we're starving for like
in
an hour,
our
right?
in our porch and have ourselves breakfast.
Brekkie.
Brekkie.
That was really bad, but it's okay. I still love you.
I'm sorry.
What was your reaction when Corona started?
No school.
You were like praising because of
I
no
was so
school?
grateful. I mean, I'm not saying that school's bad, but I'm saying like a little break,
You're like, but I'm saying school's bad.
A little, yeah. But I'm saying like just a little break off is really what some people needed.
I didn't think it was real. I mean, I thought obviously like it's happening, but I didn't think like it was gonna get to like this point of like, okay, don't leave your house. That's just like, cause whatever things come, Ebola, swine flu, that comes in and out, but you're still like can go out and live, and now you can't really do that. So I'm like, this is really weird.
Yeah, I think when it hit me was like being at work and actually seeing all the people come in and grabbing all the food, all the like toilet paper.
To tune in, everyone. For those that don't know, Lex works at the friendly Costco. Yes.
Oh, I gotta think about Lex.
Look, Lex is an OG friend, okay? She's been etched into our hearts. We just asked her, hey, can you help us with some toilet paper? We just need some. Things are running out. We're literally ordering Chipotle and asking for extra napkins, And so that's his, look.
It was not that bad.
Babe.
Just over
Babe,
exaggerating.
but that's a tool, okay? Tricks of the trade. Order extra napkins for anything. Anyways, and we were like, hey, can you give us some, because she's working at Costco. It's a whole 48 pack. And so I'm like, I am good.
If you
We
need
are
toilet
good.
paper, hit us up.
Yes.
They got the extras. They got the
An extra. Right.
Tell you what, I took to social media. I think
Twitter.
I tell you what, our true comedians really stepped out. I feel like millennials represented on the timeline.
Look.
You mean Gen
No, I'm sorry, millennials.
No, we get on the memes.
Young adults did not take this thing serious until literally the moment they started losing jobs. We're gonna be
Yeah.
it was funny until it was like, but I ain't got no money, so this is real. This is real. So I don't know. Yeah.
I remember my first
thing was, I'm gonna go to Twitter, okay? Twitter is where it tells you the truth, okay?
The truth.
The news.
Oh, it does. Look, I'm saying.
It's like
on
99
before the news.
Look.
999 accurate.
Yes, and I just remember, even months ago, there was one news outlet that was like, oh, a peaceful protest is happening in Portland, Oregon. And then I look on Twitter, it wasn't peaceful, it was like people were bringing bats and crazy stuff. So I was like, Twitter is my source for truth. And so when Corona came out,
What about the Bible?
I went. Well, I mean, yes, a source of grounding truth that helps me stay, sane. But as far as if what they're saying is true or not, I kind of got excited that there was gonna be a lockdown because I was like, I have a reason not to go out. I love people, but what I love is almost being in a cave. I don't know. There's something about being in a cave where I'm Batman. Like, where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? But there's something about, for me, I'm like, man, this gives me my opportunity to catch up on those personal passion projects that I've kind of put to the side, because if I am locked in a cave, oh man, I get to write that book I was, stopped 6 months ago writing. I get to actually record that podcast I wanted to record, it's like, man, it gives me that time to catch up. But what about you guys? Any passion projects that maybe you guys have been able to work on, or maybe there's some things that maybe that come up lately that's giving you time to think,
I think for me lately, I kind of been going back to things that I used to love to do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like painting and drawing, but also spending more time with family.
That's awesome.
Just the other day, I was skating around with my nephew, and he was just like, I want to do this all the time with you. And he kept asking me and asking me. So I think it's just getting back to those things that really matter to me.
Yeah.
And family
That's
is
so good.
key. Family is
So
everything.
good.
And of course, diving into the Bible a little bit more than I used to before, because I think we can get so caught up in our schedules and all of that, that kind of routine. So it's been taking me back to a place where, realizing, what truly matters.
Yeah. Yeah, when you posted that Instagram though about that you had you were painting, I was like, you paint? Question mark. You're like, I mean, a little. God, you've been able to sing more gospel, right? Come on, learn the piano.
Oh yeah, just that. I mean, I've had time to just, practice the, keys and stuff, and just practice a lot of worship songs. But, also again, she said, you spend a lot of time with family because there really is nothing else to do. You're just in your house, locked up with your family, so you just really get to.
Family, I got nothing else to do.
I know. I mean, sometimes it's okay, just get away now, but it's good.
Then you run to it.
Yeah, but it's good sometimes just, spend some time with, siblings and stuff. But
I couldn't help but feel like I have been here before. This brings back memories of my childhood, of when I was a naughty child, which was very rare that I was naughty. But when I did misbehave, my parents would send me to my room. And that was my discipline, because they knew that being away from people would fix the problem. But 30 seconds and I'm like, I'm sorry. This reminds me of that. I hate being away from people. I just hate it. And so I'm finding I have to go on adventures every day. It's actually brought out this real adventurous side in me that used to be there. So, yeah, something that I used to love was being adventurous.
Yeah, and then Chantel will randomly touch me on the shoulder. Hey, let's go for a walk outside. I was like, I don't want to, I know.
But he comes.
But
He does
I
come
come
with me.
because she know, I don't know. Chantel just has this gift to know, when I'm extra focused. I was like, this is the time to ask him of something. This is the time.
You didn't do it on purpose.
I know. You don't do it on purpose. But now I expect it. But it's great. We're getting walks outside.
Oh, hello. I would have to also say family, because I think it's been a time where we're not just we've already said to each other hey, we're gonna become closer through this.
Yeah.
My sister lives in Los Angeles, so she came down and we're just okay, we're gonna hang out, and we've had really deep talks that we haven't had in years, and just really getting to know each other again, and seeing hey, what you said was not nice, because you start bickering after a while. So it's just you gotta. Yeah. So it's just about learning the boundaries and being respectful, and just it's but I think it's training for a future, obviously, and it's family.
I don't know. For me, it's same thing. I think it's a lot of family. I think the scary part of it is like it strips you away from like everything, and it's like you can only focus on what is in front of you right then and moment. What's in front of you is your family, food, ice cream, cookies, Oreos.
Ice cream bit, by the way.
For all my fellow
Cookies and cream ice
cookies and cream.
Free ice cream?
For all my fellow Mexicans out there, hey, horchata, come on, baby. Yeah, I hold it down.
Ever had horchata from the gas station, bro?
Oh, come on.
Wait,
You gotta get the extra ice, cause you know, hey, for those that don't know, so my Aussie fam over here probably doesn't know. You gotta put extra ice in the horchata, cause that horchata be warm when it first comes out.
You don't know what an horchata is.
It's like
It's like
oats.
oats.
It's rice.
Oh, sorry. We got a vegan in here. We got a vegan in here. So.
Rice, cinnamon, and milk.
So it's like rice milk with a lot of cinnamon, like but it's just the way it's processed. It's just fire.
You can also make it with oats too.
Okay. So all right. What we're gonna do is we need you to send us a vegan recipe for the horchata. All right. But yeah, so like today's Sunday. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's Easter. And I should be at a barbecue right now with my fam. But I'm not at a barbecue. So what are you guys' plans? What do you guys start thinking about on Easter and stuff?
I know usually for my family we just get together and just eat and stuff like that, and then like of course Easter egg hunts for the little kids. But I think
You
now.
participate in those though, right?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Gotta get that money. Heck yeah. And I'm the one who hides them sitting on.
He's like, the best one, like.
I know, but but for our family we usually get together and Easter egg hunt and just a lot of just food and stuff like that. But I think this year it's just gonna be more immediate family and then. But I mean, I don't think really that much is gonna change as far as just a smaller crowd. But I mean, the importance of it is what we're still gonna focus on. We're not gonna stray away from that. But it's just gonna be a lot of family time.
What's the importance of it, bro? Tell us.
The resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Oh, you better sing that. Oh.
Yes. So one thing, I was speaking with my junior high students, girls, on Sunday. House party is going on.
Going to a house
party. House party.
Yes, every 2 minutes someone's in the house.
Yeah. So anyway, so what one of my girls actually said, we were talking about Corona and what was your reaction and why is Easter going to be different for you? And the most profound thing I've ever heard, why she correlated the resurrection of Jesus Christ with Corona, is while Jesus was in the grave, dead, and he rose from the dead in 3 days. And it was like, no matter how long this takes, it shows me that we're going to get through this and we're going to rise again from this. And I was like, what? Wow. She needs a microphone. She needs to start preaching. She knows who she is too,
Yeah.